Hold on, let's break down what just happened here. This 17-year-old sees someone charging at his brothers with a knife, pulls out his gun to defend them, and tells them to run to safety. That's textbook defense of others. A legitimate legal justification. But here's the catch. He's being charged simply because he's under 21. So the real question is, should protecting your family from a knife attack be illegal because of your age? Keep that in mind as this unfolds. A 17-year-old stops a knife attack to save his brothers, and gets arrested for it. But wait until you see what happens when a lawyer volunteers out of nowhere with proof that the law itself is unconstitutional. This is wild.
Representative gentleman?
Oh, hell yes. Here's the Fifth Circuit saying that it's unconstitutional.
Good morning, sir. Sir, you're charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. Shh. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. On February 5th, 2025, the officer responded to a suspicious person with a weapon on 5900 Gulf Freeway. The officer made contact with the defendant, who was 17 years old. The defendant advised he was inside Jack in the Box while brothers were selling waters outside. The defendant saw a male rushing at his brothers with a knife, pulled out his gun, and pointed it at the male while telling his brothers to run. The officer performed a search on the defendant, locating a 9mm Glock 19, and the defendant advised he bought the gun from a friend for $150.
I mean,
Yes, Judge. In this case, the officer was going off the fact that he performed the search because he indicated there was a firearm. So
he's going to the defense of others.
Yes, Judge.
It's another person.
And it's just the way this is pled is because he's underage. He's below the age of 21. That's the way it's pled, Your Honor.
You hear this?
Hold on, I'm gonna go yell at somebody. Hold on. Don't know what's going on.
Did you just see that? This lawyer walks in with Fifth Circuit rulings, federal court decisions, and a pre-written motion. He literally just crosses out the name. He came to this courtroom locked and loaded. The prosecution never stood a chance.
Hi, Judge. Is this young man charged with unlawful carrying of possession for being under 21?
Correct.
Hold on, I've got a kit. Here's the GPS
But I'm
memo.
more concerned about the defense of others. Did you hear it? I mean,
No, hold on.
hold on a second.
Here's GPS.
Let me give you a lawyer, Mr.
Yeah. Oh, I volunteer. Representative. Yeah.
Give me a record, can you fill that out, please?
I will do that. But here's a GPS memo saying that it's
Hold on a second.
unconstitutional.
Representative gentleman?
Oh, hell yes. Here's the Fifth Circuit saying that it's unconstitutional. Here is the United States District Court, Northern District, saying it's unconstitutional. Here's a motion to quash information. I'll just cross out the name.
Case dismissed. No probable cause. But notice what the judge does. He doesn't just end it there. He takes time to mentor this young man. Stay in school, be careful, knowledge is power. This is what justice with compassion looks like.
Great job.
Yeah, I had to get in this fight yesterday, and I'm teed up.
Here you go, Mr. Tito.
Thank you.
Judge.
I was gonna, yeah, look, you gotta be very careful. God forbid something happens where you really dig yourself a hole. I'm gonna find no probable cause, but really, you have to be very careful. Sometimes you make a decision in life and it can really have consequences, all right? You know what that means, right? Are you in school? It all starts with school, man. You got to get back into school. This is not a good way to go through life. The more schooling you have, the more money you're going to make. Knowledge is power, my friend. Do it. Make something. Make me proud. Please. It's going to get dismissed. Be careful, friend.
Literally have all that on because I have a case in another court.
I was going to find no PC anyways. So.
Here's the kicker. That lawyer had all those documents because he's fighting this exact law in another courtroom. And the judge, he was going to dismiss it anyway. Everyone in that room knew charging someone for defending their family was wrong. So here's my question for you. Should age ever make self-defense illegal? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.